Hello and welcome to Instablogs Global Report. This is Sukhmani with fresh updates and more citizen voices from all over the world. Stories for the day are: nearly 14,000 civilians flee the fighting in northern Sri Lanka. Cultural events to mark 100th anniversary of modern Amman. And we take a look at how Afghanistan has progressed in post-Taliban years. Nearly 14,000 people have fled Sri Lanka's war zone as soldiers try to deal a death blow to the separatist Tamil Tiger rebels in the north. CJ Vignesh from Sri Lanka says that the government should try its best to protect the civilians in the north.
This is Vignesh, citizen journalist from Sri Lanka, reporting on Instablogs. Sri Lankan military's relentless offensive in the north, which has brought the 25-year-long Tamil struggle to its last leg, is surely a commendable feat. It has ensured the territorial sovereignty and integrity of this nation. The government should try its best to ensure evacuation of 250,000 odd innocent civilians who are caught in the spiral of violence that has gripped the country's north. It is the rebels who are holding these civilians as human shields to protect themselves from the onslaught of the army. This has brought bad name to the army and the government. The government must ensure that these civilians be evacuated at the earliest and the tigers be exposed for the atrocities inflicted by them on innocent civilians.
Amman's Mayor Omar Mani has announced a host of cultural programs to mark the Greater Amman Municipality's centennial, which was established in 1909. CJ Wad Abu Zurek has more on the celebrations from Jordan.
This is Wad Abu Zurek reporting for the Instablogs from Jordan. Year 2009 is a special year for the Jordanian capital Amman, as this year marks the centennial of modern Amman. Mayor Omar Mani announced that celebrations and festivals at an estimated cost of 1 million Jordanian dinars will be hosted during the course of this year to celebrate this special anniversary. The Jordanian capital has developed greatly throughout the years, as Mayor Mani added that around 85 years ago, Amman was inhabited with around 3,000 citizens, in comparison to the current number nearing 3 million. A new logo of Amman was revealed on this occasion. The logo represents the 7 hills Amman was built on, each hill with a different color, indicating the diversity of its residents and neighborhoods.
Ever since the fall of Taliban, Afghanistan's fledgling polity, economy and society has progressed considerably under President Hamid Karzai's regime. CJ Kramuddin Behram from Kabul has more on the Afghan achievements in the past 8 years.
This is Kramuddin Behram from Kabul on Instablogs.com. Recently, media in the Western world must have grown critical of the present government in Afghanistan, but this country has traveled very far from the point it was standing 8 years ago. Although criticized sharply for failing to establish stability in the country, Afghanistan has had numerous achievements in the last 8 years. If counted in sequence, the Afghan elections held successfully in 2004 would top the list. The bringing of cultural dynamism into Afghan society by entertainment TV channels and reopening of cinema halls, for example, is appreciable. In industries, the mobile and telecommunication top the list. In addition, the huge national and international investments in different sectors are on the forefront. In sports, Olympics, bronze medal, and recent success stories of Afghan national cricket team is on the top. Politically speaking, huge return of Afghan refugees from the neighboring countries is also deemed as a big achievement. Finally, it may be argued that the Afghans have done a great deal to re-enter the Committee of Prosperous Nations very soon.
If you want your voice to be heard by millions, let Instablogs be your choice. You can contact us at cj@instablogs.com. That's all for today's show. We'll be back with fresh updates and more citizen voices. Till then, it's goodbye from the entire team of Global Report.